What's up, everyone? This is Super Marcel, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 3. Oh, did they just claim a nest? They're just camping the nest. Ah! Who's the mama? Are you the dad? Okay, whatever. In the last episode, we made these guys, the Pyroraptor. Uh, we made a decent looking enclosure, nice and deep water, so that they can swim and do their cool little swimming animations. It's an alright enclosure. I'm pretty happy with it. And so now we're basically on the verge of 5 stars. We basically, I don't know why it reset, but I guess we have to have a dinosaur appeal of blah 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 blah. But we have to have 40 non-herbivorous dinosaurs. Honestly, I could just wait it out and just let all the carnivores like breed. You know, let the coelophysis breed, let the pyroraptors breed, and then that would like finish, and then we just move on. But I still want to build another enclosure. So even if I reach 5 stars, while I'm still probably I don't know. Just get something done. So I have an idea of what I wanted to do. I've been brainstorming, right? I've been thinking about Japanese dinosaurs, and for the most part, in terms of representation, I think I don't think I've gotten any true well, I guess here's the thing. I guess raptors, right? To pretend that they're Fukuya raptors, right? Which it sucks. It sucks that Australovenator isn't in the game, but whatever, right? But I was thinking of Fukuyasaurus and Fukuya Venator, which was a small Maniraptoran dinosaur, which is basically like theropods that are related to like a whole bunch of different dinosaurs and stuff, right? And so I was thinking I'll get Iguanodon because Fukuyosaurus is an iguanodontid, and I was thinking I'll get Troodon to match up with that Maniraptoran. And I have a really cool idea on what I want to do with it. What I'm thinking, right, is I want to experiment more with the kayaks, the cruise, and I have a cool idea what I want to do. I'm thinking what I would do for this kayak is that we'll have one enclosure that is basically 2 enclosures, right? There's this huge amount of space right here. We can just turn this entire space into like another enclosure. That's what I'm thinking, right? We have one side be iguanodons and the other side be troodons. We're not going to let them live together because I guarantee you the troodons would just like nip at the iguanodons' ankles and they would die from venom and stuff, right? So they're gonna fight each other and kill each other, and that's not what we want, right? But we're gonna put 2 enclosures there, and we'll have the kayak like go around the entire I'll try to think about how I'll do it. Maybe what I could do is I could like go something like that. I don't know, but they're going to be separated by deep water, and you kayak and see iguanodons on one side and troodons on the other, right? That's what I'm thinking. But I'm also thinking for the troodon iguanodon split is that at some point, like you go for the kayaks, you go underneath this cool like cave. That's what I'm thinking about doing. And maybe you could have like fossils or stuff like on the wall. It's cool. I'm brainstorming it, and in my head, it's really, really cool. Maybe I won't even need like a no, I do need a fence because the bloody the ranger teams and blah 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 need to get in somehow. But let's just work on it. We'll do the river first, right? Get a nice path for the kayaks. Maybe what I could do here is I do a repeat of the enclosure in Jurassic World China. Hmm. Now, unless they're able to defy gravity, I don't think that's gonna be it. This is gonna be possible. How likely would an iguanodon attack a kayak? Because obviously I'm assuming that if the water is shallow and they're kayaking in the Troodon territory, I'm assuming the Troodons are going to attack and try and eat the kayakers. But can I trust... Because I am noticing that this is a lot less space than I was anticipating. I don't know, yeah, it's not a whole lot of space. And to add insult to the wounds, apparently we're getting storms coming up, so that's not great. I don't know, I guess we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll be fine. Maybe. There's a blizzard outside! I need to check on the Spinosauruses. I don't think it matters anyway, because I'm pretty sure I won't be able to drive the bloody car. Let's see. Oh, I can drive it. Did they remove that as a feature for this game? Or was it like never a thing? Because I explicitly remember in Evolution 2 when the blizzard happens, right? Like the vehicles that basically freeze up and you can't move them. In hindsight, I guess that would be really unfair actually, to just like, oh, you can't keep track of the dinosaurs, you don't know where they are. Also, you can't move your cars, so if the dinosaurs break out, good luck. Can't do anything. I can barely see in front of me. Holy moly. There we go. Kayaks. So it needs to be like this.
Yes. If there's anything that would make me feel comfortable about entering a dinosaur's territory, it's a kayak beneath me and a paddle in hand.
Does Malcolm actually have a role? Like, does he actually do anything? I need to say it. It's been building up for like a while now. I just can't help but think, like, what does Malcolm do? Is he like only here just to like go like, you're doing a bad thing because the dinosaurs are dangerous, blah, 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 blah. Like, does he do anything else? What's his actual role in helping everyone in this in-game universe? Man. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? Because I want them to go through the tunnel first, and then I guess back. We lost a car. The ranger team has been destroyed by, you guessed it, Spinosaurus. Why are you getting cranky? Oh, we just lost a fat.
Attention personnel. We have an asset on the loose and in need of immediate capture.
Tranquilize them all. Case fatality gone viral. I guess it's a good thing I want to... Ugh. Built that dinosaur enclosure. Somehow, the Spinosauruses are more, like, cooperative. The Spinosauruses break out much less than the Carnotauruses. These Carnotauruses, they are actual devils. And the irony that my most popular video of how much I've worked with this, guys. Oh, I really wish I could send you back to the wild. Why are you running into the enclosure?
Personnel. A situation has been registered by our security system. Capture teams report in.
What's going to happen next is all on you, by the way.
The snowstorm has not.
Send this one now to the wild. I can't do this right now. I'd rather focus. I'd want to focus on building this, but I guess I'm doing this now. There's so much going on. You're also hypothermia. Okay. Can I just send this one to the wild? Nope. Carnotaurus 7. What about this one? Can I just send this one out to the wild? I can. There we go. Alright. Back to these guys.
Asset being transported.
Okay, and now I want to build this little cave thing. I hope that I can make it look cool. Let's try our best. Oh, what now? Oh. Okay, this could be both good news and bad news. The good news is the stegosauruses are dying out, so now there's going to be less stress on the stegosauruses. The bad news is that the stegosauruses are dying out. How many? What are we dealing with? We got 4 males, 3 females. How many of you are related to each other? 'Cause I'm thinking, maybe, just maybe. You know what? I'll wait. I'll wait until like 1 or 2 of you die, and then I'll allow you to reproduce. Some super villain like monologues. It's like it's like Bane, you know. You will reap what you have done. Only then will you have my permission to die. Man, I should rewatch The Dark Knight. It's been a long time since I've actually seen it. I'm only putting this fence down because I don't quite trust that the dinosaurs won't like, you know, walk out. Still works. Nice dark cave, that's cool. Looks awesome. Yeah, I just need to put fossils and stuff and then... Yeah, we're almost there. This cave is... I hope it looks cool. I'm really hoping it looks cool. Alright. Now, let's make this cave even cooler and add some fossils on the back of it. Which one's the snap to terrain? Oh, here we go. Oh, that's actually perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. It doesn't quite blend in with the rest of the rock, but it still works. Yeah, where was that? Why do I got that selected? What the hell? This mouse, I need a new mouse, man. What dinosaur is this supposed to be? Is that a Dunkleosteus? Okay. For the if that is no, that is Dunkleosteus. That's the skull, right? That's definitely the head. I don't think the spine was that. The rib cage is. I'm pretty sure the rest of the body is also like osteodermed and stuff. So this is not quite very accurate, but. That is a bit. Oh, it's Quetzalcoatlus. Why is Quetzalcoatl? Okay. And this is in the Montana side, right? I'm assuming this is because... In which case, if this is Montana, I'm pretty sure Quetzalcoatlus... I'm thinking, what was found in Montana? A lot of stuff, really. That's bloody, I know the Morrison formation's in Montana. Is Hell Creek in Montana? In which case, I guess that would be excusable to have Quetzalcoatlus there. But Dunkleosteus though, I can definitely tell you for certain that one's not Montana. Yeah, look at that! That's so cool! Sector pressure. The conservation sector are pushing you to prove your value by making a donation. What? Okay. It's a good thing I'm rich, man. Supporting the dinosaurs is a global mission and money is needed everywhere. Small donation. Yeah, stuff it. Yeah. I don't care. I'm rich. I can afford it. Check it out. This is cool. This is such a cool concept, man. Going into the kayak and you see all the fossils. I hope this doesn't end up looking lame. I have a feeling it might not, but... yeah. I wish, though, what I will say, I wish I had more options for fossils, because you kind of, you don't have a lot. You got T-Rex, you got Spinosaurus, and you got a sauropod. I'm assuming it's like, actually, what sauropod is this? Brachiosaurus. It's a, yeah, we'll just leave it there. It's Brachiosaurus, and then that's it. No Velociraptor. I mean, yeah, I guess you got these other fossils right here, right? Velociraptor here, or quote-unquote Velociraptors. Let's put like one last fossil over here, and then I think we'd be done. There we go. Maybe we could have put some lights in here as well, make it look cool. Specifically some Japanese lights, right? To really fit in that this is Jurassic World Japan. There we go. Nice. This is cool. Super cool. Okay. Alright, I'm going to allow you guys to breed once. That's if you guys are compatible with breeding together, but we'll see. Okay, right on. Now obviously there's multiple factors that I'm worried about. Whether or not the dinosaurs can even like... Well, this... Okay. Oh, yikes. We just need to make sure that the dinosaurs, you know, can even access the land, right? Also, you know, I'm worried that maybe this is like not a lot of room, stuff like that. I guess we'll find out. Actually, here's a good test that we can do. If the goat can cross this water, then it is good. There's the goat. Can it cross the? Can it reach over to the mainland? Not sure. Okay, Iguanodon. So this will be representing the dinosaur Fukuyasaurus. Here it is. And now if I'm sure... Yep. Now we could either go for the movie canon version or the Jurassic World Evolution version. I don't mind either. I like both of them, to be honest. I like to imagine one of them is Iguanodon and the other one's like a different type of, like Tyrannosaurus or something. This actually wouldn't be a bad Tyrannosaurus, honestly. But yeah, let's go for the Jurassic World Evolution variant. But I'm pretty sure it will randomize it anyway, so we'll, yeah, pick the best one. First things first, what's the difference between the male and female? I'm not sure. They look exactly the same. Which, you know what, that's perfectly fine, I guess. Not everything needs to be sexually dimorphic. What about this one? I don't know if it's a picture, if it's my eye, but the head of the male looks more bulkier. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure what, but yeah, but not every dinosaur needs to be sexually dimorphic. Yeah. Right. Yeah, they're busy doing their thing. Okay. Speaking of iguanodons, actually. Well, this dinosaur's not really an iguanodon, but recently, very recently, there's been news on European ceratopsians. Now, what that has to do with... you're probably wondering, what the hell... Yeah, ceratopsians, what does that have to do with iguanodons? Well, funny is, so this new ceratopsian is a European ceratopsian, right? It's called, what, Ajkaceratops or something like that? Hold on. Oh yeah, I got it first try. Yeah, Ajkaceratops, right? Which was a ceratopsian found in Europe. I can't remember exactly which part of Europe, right? And initially, when they first found this dinosaur, they just had the beak, right? They literally only had a beak, and that's all they had to go off of. And they just assumed like, oh yeah, it's a ceratopsian or something, some kind. Which I guess that's a safe assumption. Like, not a lot of dinosaurs have beaks, and this beak in particular was very like parrot-like, which is very distinguishable from ceratopsians. So it was a safe assumption to get to assume it was ceratopsian. But not only. But later down the line, it's cut to like 15 years later, right? We now have the rest of the skull of Ajkaceratops. And they found, and yeah, it was exactly what they assumed. It was like a ceratopsian, kind of like Protoceratops, except it doesn't quite have the frill, but it was definitely a ceratopsian of some kind. But what they also found is that they realized, oh, this kind of looks like this specific iguana. Well, it's not an iguanodont, but it's a raptosaur, a raptodont. Right, which are basically dinosaur iguanodonts, the raptodons. I'm gonna rest you. And so they had a look into it, and it turns out this other species of raptodons, that was it, not Marshosaurus, like it started with an M. I can't remember what it was. Right. They realized that this dinosaur that they thought it was a raptodon was actually Ajkaceratops this entire time, right? And so now they're thinking like, oh, are raptodons just ceratopsians this entire time? And so now they're like looking into it and looking at all the different raptodons, and like figuring out like, ooh, maybe like there's a species of Zalmoxes. I want to say this right now. Zalmoxes is still a dinosaur. For now, it's still a raptodont, but there's a species variant of Zalmoxes that they realized, like, oh, this guy's like actually Ajkaceratops and stuff. And yeah, it's really cool and interesting stuff. Yeah. You know, the fact that there are European ceratopsians, the fact that they look weird and like very long skulled, and that Zalmoxes, the Raptidons, turned out to actually be ceratopsians and not at all like iguanodons. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Now, right. Let's get back to business. We're on the verge of finishing this.
Can we take a sec to just reflect on what we've done here?
No, don't give me 5 stars yet. I haven't made my dinosaurs.
And wild dinosaurs and turned it into a success. That's pretty amazing, and more than paleo theme parks of the past have managed for long.
Tempting fate. You know, there's living dangerously, and then there's urging danger to take its best shot. Gee, that's bold.
Okay, I didn't mean to jinx it. Honestly, though, I was kind of nervous coming here. There are all sorts of stories about abandoned facilities on sites like Dark Jurassic, and I was expecting the worst.
Wait,
now,
did they just...
Now I really couldn't be prouder of this place.
You just casually mention complete all objectives in the Katsuyama campaign. We're at 5 stars. Hell yeah! I didn't want to get 5 stars. This is a rare first time where I didn't wanted to get 5 stars. I haven't made my dinosaurs yet. I need my Kumayasaurus and my Kumaya Venator in there. We'll just make the dinosaurs and then we'll end the episode. Yep. 5 stars! Woo! We got an Allosaurus statue. Even though Allosaurus was nowhere in Japan, you would think it would be like a Spinosaurus statue, but okay. There we go. So we have achieved 5 stars. When I didn't want to. Oh, man. Okay. But yeah, I think this park, well, when we get the Troodons and the Iguanodon, because I want to end it, at least end it with by getting those 2 dinosaurs, right? I'd say this park was, it's alright. It's not my best park. I mean, compare it to the China Jurassic World, which, like, I loved the Jurassic World China. Well, I think by far the best thing I've built in this entire park is the Spinosaurus enclosure. I'm really proud of how the Spinosaurus enclosure came out. This enclosure, I guess we'll have to find out when we make the Troodon and Iguanodon, but this enclosure's... it's... Could be... I don't know, it's kind of average, to be honest. But the fossil cave, I think the best part, the coolest idea, I think is this. Yeah. I don't know why the lights aren't working. The lights should be working. Do I really need like a power station or something to keep these lights on? I don't know. But yeah, this is cool. And I guess we'll have to see what it... Yeah. Alright. Here we go. We got 3 female iguanodons. We couldn't have more, unfortunately, if we don't have males, but I'm sure Iguanodon would make a reappearance in a future park. And now, we're also gonna spend our time making Troodon.
Stubborn, the Iguanodon can be difficult to manage. Not that you shouldn't try, though. The rewards of having this incredible herbivore here outweigh any difficulty in caring for it.
Alright. Troodon. Any difference? There might be a color difference. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem obvious. But that's fine. Make the Troodons. And then we're officially done. Yeah. Alright, now the Iguanodons. I need the Iguanodons to... I need to know, are the kayaks working?
Should an animal block your route in the water, please wait patiently.
Tour starts soon. What the hell happened there? There wasn't even a dinosaur to flip you. What?
Se il kayak dovesse arenarsi in qualsiasi momento del tour, rimettiti e
The fact that there's no kayaks in the water kind of worries me a little. Anyways, right, so Troodons. Oh. Oh, yeah, we're keeping you. Oh, why do the Troodon skins look awesome? Were they always this cool? Okay, so we're absolutely keeping this one. Oh, red and yellow or green and yellow. I think I'll keep you as female. I'll make your gold and black. This makes for a cool male combo. Yeah, I'll make you male. And gee, I don't know. I guess you know what? I'm happy with this. One male, 3 females. This is good. Were Troodons always this expensive? I guess I made 6 of them. Darn it. No, 4 of them. That's like $200,000 each. Why aren't the kayaks working?
Synthesis procedure complete.
Alright, and Troodons. Here we go.
Stand
For a dinosaur of this size, the Troodon has a relatively large brain. So let me be clear. This is an intelligent animal. Faster than any human alive, and with claws and sharp incisors evolved to do one thing, and do it well. You only get one mistake around a dinosaur like this. So treat it with caution, okay?
You got it, Lambert. Okay, but I think that, yeah, we're pretty much done here with Jurassic World China. I'm hoping that they can cross over there. Can they? Doesn't look that steep. I feel like they can go over here. But anyways, right, I think that we're done here. We've gotten 5 stars in Jurassic World Japan. Honestly, this part probably could have been better. Oh, I don't really like how the mud looks here. Ugh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But
please be advised that our weather
I guess
forecasts predict
the fossils on the wall are cool. But we still, at the very least, gotten that little dinosaur representation, you know. We gotten Iguanodon to represent Fukuyosaurus, and we've gotten Troodon to represent Fukuya Venator. I wish Australovenator was in Evolution 3 so that I could pretend that that dinosaur represents Fukuya Raptor, but oh well. It is what it is. We got Pyroraptor and Velociraptor to represent those guys. Yeah, I'm happy with most of the enclosures. It's not my best park, but yeah. But I am most happy with how the Spinosaurus enclosure came out. That is a guarantee. But yeah, let's end the episode, right? We'll end it with the Iguanodon, right? So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, click the like button. If you want to see more, click the subscribe button. And I'm Super Marcel. Next time I'll make sure you have a super time. I'll make sure I'll find out where we're going next time. Yeah. Bye bye.